Beautiful and ugly people of Belize, welcome to another episode of Mek with Rass, brought to you by Travelers Liquors, Rude Boy, and Etrevu by Steak the Artist. Today, I am being joined by the one and only, the one that is taking over all the country, basically, the only female artist that I've personally been seeing growing so much these past months, the one and only Yas Thalia. Yas, thank you very much for joining me today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
No, it's my pleasure. Listen, I've been trying to get you for a while on the show, but you know we've all been all over the place and being super busy with everything that we're doing, and you know sometimes when I get busy, it's hard for come together. People like you obviously all over the country. How do you handle that? Like performance here, performance there.
Well, a lot of the times I tired, but I have to push through it because the hard work will pay off in the end.
Correct. And I think, I don't know, like it comes with a lot of mental strength. You know, like you do school, right? You go to school, so you. I mean, I personally don't go to school anymore, but you go to school and you still have to perform. How you handle that, like? In the sense that you go back to school and your classmates know what you do, and they know that you're popular and that you sing and all these things. How that feel?
Well, because like I'm always working most of the time, I go to school and then right after school I have to go do different stuff. So like it's a lot of it's a lot of work, and you have to have a really strong mindset to have the motivation to do this. After that, you have to go somewhere else, go do something else. It's like 5 different things a day, but it's just you have to have the dedication and the mental capacity in order to do all of those stuff.
No, I mean, and it's not just mental, but also physical, because you're already
you get tired,
drained, you're tired, and then you have to go perform. Imagine you go to school during the day. When you have classes?
In the afternoon.
Every day?
Yeah, in the afternoon and then one in the evening.
You say, so then if you had a performance at night, you done finish with school, then you have to go perform.
Yes.
You know if any of your teachers, they watch the show?
I don't know.
Let's hope not. Sure. But the last time I checked, DJ Perf post was story where you were recording and you were logged into class. So the whole class they happened, my whole session happened.
But I'm in the studio recording because I had to finish the song for an upcoming project. Yeah.
Okay. That, I mean, you see, these are the things that one day you will remember and say, yeah, but I remember when I just have to go Dina class, and then at the same time
I was singing at the studio.
Yeah, you're singing at the studio. And talking about that studio, I think it comes from a project from the government of Belize, if I'm not mistaken, specifically the Ministry of Tourism. Yeah. Am I right?
Yes.
How is it that you're involved in that?
I really like the quality and everything, because, you know, before I would go at a friend's house to record and stuff, and now that I can go there and have the freedom to just be there for an hour or two and get my music done, it's completely different. And like the environment is really homely because I know the people as well.
Okay, got it. I mean, Perf, that the one way in charge, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So before recording there, what part you used to those record though?
I used to go to the guy that I sing with, Amor Mali. Yeah, I used to go to his studio and then do the recording and stuff, and sometimes I would send it over to Perf so he could master it or stuff like that. So it was like 2 producers in the making.
Oh, I see. But usually you just shout out DJ Perf, not the
Yes,
other guy,
I still do. I still do shout out Amor Mali whenever I'm performing. I give him his credits because I was with him from the start.
Gotcha.
He helped me with one of my first songs, and after that it was me and him working together in music.
Got it. How long you been in it? I mean, I've seen your growth from since you had about 4,000 followers on Instagram the first time, and I mentioned before I get banned for Instagram and then I open another one. But and since then to now, it feels like everything happened so fast. The last time I checked, well, when I messaged, I was like, damn, 17,000 followers now, and that happened almost overnight. But in reality, how long have you been in this music, like at the forefront? Because I'm pretty sure you've been singing from way back, right?
Yeah.
But at the forefront of everything that you're doing now, how long has it been since you started?
I would say it would be 2 years, because the Tropics came out 2021, but I wrote that song from like 2020. So a lot of my music that I'm taking out now are songs that I've had in the archives for long, like Out and About. I wrote that right after Tropics, so those 2 songs were from 2020. So I've been working since 2020.
So you have 2 hit songs back to back that were written in 2020, that just means that we might have a third one pretty soon, or no?
Yeah, I'm always working hard, so I have
Okay,
a lot of
good.
music coming.
Now the part with you recording and writing the songs, how do you get your vibe? Your vibe is totally different from what everyone else sings. Usually in Belize, people are inclined to dance hall culture.
Yeah.
The bad man talk and the bad girl talk and yeah, Miss Independent kind of thing. And you, on the other hand, you bring a whole different vibe to your
Yeah,
music.
something
Where does that
different.
come from?
Well, it's just, like, it depends. I would like listen to a beat and whatever gravitates towards that, I'll work on it. Like, a melody would come or one word would come, and then after that, I build on that. And then I always think that, we're kind of small-minded in the character of we sing the same stuff over and over sometimes. So that's why in my music I have love songs, songs with heartbreak, other different type of genres, because we can't be that narrow-minded. We have to be more open-minded and not just hit the Belizean market, but the international market as well. So that's why I do my music the way that I do it.
Yeah, I mean, tropics itself, out in the tropics, you did mention La Isla Bonita in there, so probably that's the only thing that resonates only to Belizeans.
Yeah.
But if you were to say tropics in general, I mean,
It's
we
the
have
whole
a lot of,
Caribbean,
it's the whole Caribbean, and we have a lot of other subtropical and tropical countries, so you could reach those audiences. What are you doing to get to those audiences, though?
It would just be, to, like I said, doing the same music on an international scale rather than just keeping it to the Belizean market, because that's where a lot of artists may go wrong, because some of their songs are just catered to Belizeans and to Belize, and other people don't understand it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying my best to, expand it to the international market. Like, Tropics was playing in Taiwan this week.
Yes,
and I
I
was
saw.
like, oh my gosh, what the heck? People have told me that it's been playing in Jamaica, a bunch of different places, and that's really amazing to hear.
Yeah, no, I did see that, and I think it's all thanks to the people that support you, correct?
Yes, as well.
But now when it comes to actually dispersing your music out there by itself, what platforms do you use to post your music?
I use a platform called DistroKid in order to distribute it to different platforms.
Okay, so that's like one big app, and it send it to like YouTube, Spotify, or how does that work? I don't know. I mean,
it's just like that. All the different distributors, it just distributes it for you.
Are you monetizing that already on social media, whatever you do from your streams and what's not?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, in the background, you get money from it, yes.
Nice. Like, I think Belizeans need to get into that culture, because as a content creator, I've been making videos and like videos that have gone viral all over the place and what's not. And I haven't made a single penny from the app itself, maybe from the businesses that paid me to do so. Yes, but not from the app itself. So hearing that you are doing it, that honestly, that is good. I'm trying to monetize my accounts. So maybe I'll get some help from you and see how I could do that. Because to be honest, it's only fair. You just never know when at some point one of those songs go more than just viral, and it goes like Bad Bunny type shit, whereby, his songs just went global.
Yes.
And it was in a very short period of time. So you gotta be ready for that if that day does happen. And hopefully you don't forget Huda Benjamin Garcia. And then come back on the podcast again. Now, you mentioned the heartbreak songs. Have you ever been heartbroken?
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
At what age?
I would say like my first heartbreak was around 16.
16?
Yeah.
Man, how was that?
It was sad, but you get over it. It's just life. You go through something and you get over it. And then it happens over and over again, but that's just life. You grow from things.
So who cheated?
There never nothing like that. Me and the person just weren't connecting.
Listen, I don't know about forgetting people's business, but like ask a lot of questions. I mean, I like the reason on a serious note though, the reason I ask is because when people write songs, majority of the time you ask them where you get the inspiration from. And they'll be like, oh, well, there was this one time, the person I thought was the love of my life. And
it was something like that with my first song. Yeah.
Okay. And then hopefully you don't get heartbroken again, though. Or how do you manage that, like your love life and your professional life?
Well, it can be difficult sometimes, because of what I do, most of the times, like, I'm in bathing suits and different stuff like that, and people would be like, "Oh, you could have a boyfriend to dress so whatever," and I'm just like, well, if someone wants to be with me, they need to respect what I do and all the different stuff that my life entails. So that's just how I go about it.
Well, and how should I put it? Like, I don't think that the fact that you wear bathing suits, like that,
Yeah,
for me,
not just that, but like, I don't know how to like pick at it. Like, people would come up to me and tell me those stuff, like, how can a significant other manage your life? And I'm just like, well, if someone wants to be with me, they need to respect all that my life entails.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and I hope that you are putting your career at front. I mean, that's not to say that you're gonna neglect your love life as well, but you need to strike a balance and you find common grounds whereby you can both understand that, all right, this is what I'm not to do, because I'm pretty sure that you hold back from certain things.
Yeah.
You have a boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Okay. You hold back from certain things because you have a boyfriend, and your boyfriend also needs to understand that you are going to do certain things because that's what your career entails. But when you mention being in bathing suits and what's not, I think it goes deeper than that, though.
Yeah, it does.
Put it this way. No matter if you're dressed with a long dress every damn day, Belizean men and men in general no care. Listen, they no care. They want it all up in your DMs. They can talk you and a whole bunch of stuff. That is what I mean. Like, how do you manage that part? Because put it this way, right? You have 17,000 followers, and every time you post a picture, right? Every time you post a picture, at least how much? 50, 60 man will message you. I don't know if you can ignore 60 messages every time you post a picture.
Well, the right answer is that you ignore.
But it's hard. I know it's hard. Listen, I know it's hard. And I'll tell you why. Because they got someone who are definitely smooth with whatever they say. And you are going to acknowledge it at some point, and you will say, thank you. That simple thank you don't open a door for me to continue to message you. And that's the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
But like you said, once your significant other respects it, then you should be good to go. I should have stick about that, because Stig now.
Not me have fun.
Stig went up on the show the last time, and we touched certain topics and what's not, but we never did touch that topic in a specific. It just fly over my head. So hopefully I get the man
like
back
most
again,
of the times when people would I don't really respond to people messages like stuff like that. It would be more when they post my music, I would be like, thank you, and acknowledge them for that.
Yeah,
because,
no, I mean,
like you said, that would open a door for them to try and message you again, and I don't really depend on that.
Yeah, no. No, listen, put it this way. You still have a social responsibility to a certain extent, interact with your fans, because they are the people that are supporting your music. But there's a very thin line between being a fan and then the DM you all kind of flirtatious stuff and they try to flirt at you and what's not to get your attention, you know. So that's where I see the balance coming. Have you ever gotten into trouble because of that?
What?
Have you like you ever find yourself like have to the straighten out things because of that?
Well, I would say I don't really think so. No.
You don't think so?
No.
Kudos to your boyfriend for that though, because that means you guys definitely have it together, and that's important. I wish I could have said the same. But
I don't say
No, wait. Please don't ask me. But that honestly, that's just some of the things that people like you and I go through because of what we do. And some people stay true to their craft, and others just fly with the wind and go with what it brings to you. And one of those things is that the attention from society. I haven't seen you in hot waters in society to the general public.
Perfect.
Right? And we hope to that you keep that, because I think for the most part, most artists at some point find themselves in a hot water with either they say something stupid, or they do something stupid, they record that they do something, or they catch in a beef and they start the whole dissing and the back and forth.
Yeah.
You haven't had any of that, right?
Nope.
2 years in the market as an artist in the the entertainment industry, and you're now at 19?
18.
18, 18.
Yes.
That is impressive, right? That is impressive because not everybody at that age, they think with their head straight and could
Yeah.
manage all of that, you know.
Yes.
So you're probably the youngest, I would say, celebrity in Belize. I haven't seen anybody younger than you. Maybe King J. How old King J? You know who that King J,
I
right?
think he younger than me.
He younger, right? He about 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the man do a thing. So kudos to him as
Mm-hmm.
well. But kudos to you for being a female because I bet it's even harder,
Yes.
you know.
Because you need people to take you seriously.
Yeah, correct. No, your voice.
Mm-hmm.
No song like a regular 18-year-old voice.
Yeah, people tell me that my voice is very powerful.
Where does that come from? Your dad have a heavy voice, your mom has a heavy voice, or
Not really. My voice really high. Yeah.
okay, high pitched.
Yes, high
And your dad?
pitch. His voice is like the deeper voice, yeah. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Would
Really,
you say
really
like
deep.
it's like deep, or just like normal?
Just normal. I don't know where I get this voice from, to be honest. I would say like it's a mixture of both of my families because from my mom's side she really loves to sing as well, and then on my dad's side my grandmother used to sing for churches. She was in the choir, so I guess that cross combination just gave me this voice. But my voice is very strong and powerful, so like sometimes when I'm in the studio I have to go back a little bit from the mic because my voice is very loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you know yourself already and how your voice stand, you know how to handle that, right? Now your mom is Hispanic,
Yes.
right? And your dad
Creole.
So you're like a mix. So you're
Yes.
half Hispanic, half Creole. Because and I mean you got curly hair, but your skin color is very light. So man, that was a very interesting mix,
Yeah.
and your voice. So I guess you were gifted with that, and God already said, well, this is what this young girl will do.
Yes.
And that's what you are. That's what you are doing. When did you make your first contact with DJ Perf? Because I feel like he has played a huge role in putting you out there, if I'm not mistaken, because he manages you guys, right? He doesn't. Okay.
I manage myself.
You manage yourself.
I do everything.
Explain to me how that works, because I may
Lot
feel
of
like
work.
Perf.
I do. No,
I
no.
may feel like Perf manage the whole squad.
Well, I manage myself and I come up with my lyrics. I come up with everything. Like sometimes he would send me over beats and be like, "You like this?" And if I don't like it, he a vex. But it's just my preference because
Yeah.
I want things a certain way. And yeah, so he would send me beats and then we would go in the studio, make our song, and then after that we'll deal with the tactics after and how will we distribute it, how will we send it to the DJs and different stuff like that. So I would say like he's like a mentor to me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. But he doesn't manage you. So basically your bookings, you just take them yourself.
Yes.
Got it. Understood.
Yeah,
Does-
I got in stuff in the past with the manager that I was with before, and after that I decided that I'm going solo. I'm gonna deal with this on my own because if he could do it, I could do it better. So, and then
Yeah.
right after that, that was when I started to get more attention and then more people wanted to work with me. So it was just better to be on my own rather than being managed by someone else and then not getting the revenue that I deserve. He was getting everything, so I just decided it's better to go on my own.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So that was a whole mix-up.
No, well, my apologies, because I may honestly feel like Perf was the one that managed all the artists. Listen, I don't know how it works or the way how you guys carry about business, but if so be the case, that's good for you. But at the same time, I'm telling you, the day you get even bigger, you
Yeah.
will not be able to manage.
Yeah,
all
I
of
know
it.
most definitely, but for now, it's just me doing what I do because of what I've experienced in the past.
Yeah.
So, and even with people that I work with, it's a lot of trust that I need in order to work with them.
Yes, trust. And I think that although people say that friends don't exist in a business, I will go totally against that, and I say that you need to have a friendship with the person because that is how you know who they truly
Yeah.
are. And although you never finish getting to know somebody, but at least you have an idea, all right, these are his
Of their
traits
character, yeah.
and their character, and this is their personality, this is how they most likely would handle certain situations, and you eventually get used to that, you know. So yes, it's good that you are friends first and then you do business. That's what I've been practicing lately. It has worked perfectly for me, and the reason I tell you that you will need somebody to manage you is because I'll use me for an example. I create content for companies and we do marketing and we do vlogging and website building and SEOs and all these things. And the amount of messages I get every single day, like right now, as soon as I left the set, I'm pretty sure I will have messages from people either following up with your work, asking for quotations, or asking for more work, or people asking for questions. And that is outside of social media, by the way, because the work that I'm doing doesn't make it to social media. This is copyrighted work that I send to the companies.
Yeah.
So that's one. Plus the people that message me how much I will charge for promote their business, for example, on a TikTok or on Instagram. It gets hectic. And sometimes I spend 2-3 hours to answer messages instead of the actual work.
Exactly.
And then in those 2-3 hours, I don't lose the motivation to go do what I may need to do. And I say, you know what? Yeah, right. Best I go chill or go sleep or something. Like I just need that space where I feel most motivated to do things. And you don't want to burn out yourself.
Yeah.
That's where I see you going because you're making hit song after hit song after hit song. So eventually you will have so many and you will get so booked that people... Do you do private parties?
Yes.
Like birthday parties and stuff like... Have you been doing that?
Yeah, I have one upcoming in July. So I'm getting booked from previous time for parties that are months away.
And you know what? And sometimes these parties, because they're private parties, they don't might happen per weekend. They might happen per weekday.
Yeah.
And that way you will need the help for the bookings and all these things. Who brought you here?
My mom.
Your mom. All right. So your mom is definitely a huge supporter.
Yes, my family most definitely.
Would you consider having your mom on your team as your manager? I've seen a lot of artists do that. Burna Boy, for example, his mom is his manager.
Most definitely.
Would you see yourself doing something like you said about trust, so that's how you...
Yeah, so I was gonna come up to that, like if I would, when I get a manager, it would most definitely be like a family member, like my cousin or my sister, because they would know more of the stuff that I require and who to message and stuff like that. So it would most definitely be like my sister or my cousin, because even when I travel, it's either me, my mom, my sister, my cousin, my little brother, because we're a family team and we're always everywhere together.
You're right. I just remember for the Music and Food Festival
Everyone
last
was
year,
there.
everyone was there at the front of the stage, recording you and what's up. What happened that night? So I remember you my Bex. I think when I'm late or something. That what happened?
Yeah, because I was one of the first performers, and then my hotel was all the way at like the back of San Pedro, and it was
Which
just...
hotel that?
That thing I don't remember right now, but
something blue though. I remember. I think that is something blue. Costa Blue.
Costa Blue.
That Costa Blue.
Costa Blue. Yeah.
Hey, listen, we not the bash no Costa Blue. Yeah, no, we're just the same. Far away from.
Yeah, it was really
from
far
the
from the Sacachispas field, and then I had to go for a sound check and then go back, but I couldn't even go back because I had to perform like 6 o'clock. So I had to stay at Hotel Coastal Bay with one of my cousins because I couldn't go back to my hotel, and I was just so upset because they knew that I was one of the first performers, and then I went all the way far, so it didn't make sense.
I think a lot of us found
it just needed better coordination.
Correct. I mean, I think a lot of us needed better coordination. But what I can say is that I still give kudos to Belize Tourism Board and the whole team that carried out that Music and Food Festival, because it was their first one.
Yes.
And remember, these people work in offices. They're not managers, producers to pull off such an event. So the fact that they pulled it off was actually wonderful.
Yeah.
Although they had discrepancies here and there, for me, I remember clearly whenever I had a golf cart or we made a share with somebody, something to that extent. Then we got to our hotel room, and I was sharing in the same room with me. So we they had a room, and then they had like a pull-out couch. So now I got at the front desk when we made a left, and I tell the lady, I tell her, Miss, can you guys do the I think the futon they call it. Anyways, please fix the bed outside, right? So now I feel like when I come back, tired from the Music and Food Festival, I want to sleep comfortably. How when I reach and this bloody sofa still not get pulled out, not get fixed none at all, and it may very narrow. I mean, very narrow. So now you could see me. I mean, the viewers could tell I'm not a small guy. I'm thick. So how I was sleep on that? So I literally sat on it, like how you normally sit down, and just lay my head back way and wait. Bear in mind, we get there like 4:30 minutes to 5. So I had to wait till like 6:30, make the housekeeper reach. The first thing I can do, I find her, please fix the bed for me, and she helped me out and show me how to do it. And from there, I try to sleep all day.
Oh my gosh.
But remember, at the time we were the ambassadors, so we had to go and get some coverage from the food stalls, and the food stalls were there from since lunch. So I didn't get much sleep, you know. But it was it was a wonderful experience, honestly, for me, because first of all, it was an international thing, you know, the artists that were coming and stuff. I was already working with Belize Tourism Board. The people that were there made it easier for me. We had Wane, we had Suzy Cibrian, you know, these are my friends, so it was a whole lot easier for me to bear with the downsides of all of that. And you had your family, so at least that made
they were calming me down when I was upset and stuff like that. Yes.
And then that, of course, also affected your performance. No? I mean, you say you're upset, so...
Yeah, but no, that didn't affect my performance in any way,
Okay, good.
But then after, my voice was gone.
Yeah.
My voice was gone for a week.
You been stay there for the 2 days? After your performance? Because your performance was the first day, right?
Yeah.
Was the first day or the second day?
I think it was the first day.
It was the
first day.
Yes.
I had to leave this Sunday because I had a week vacation to calm down and relax from like the whole event. What was her name? A really nice lady ended up taking me on a 1 week vacation to, relax after the big concert and everything.
From
and
BTV?
Then, yes. No.
Oh, can me both look on this camera and say BTV, how me never get that?
No, this was a lady that she started up a foundation for artists in Belize, but it's really crazy to me because it took someone outside to do it for us. So she's not even Belizean. She's just a tourist that really loved Belizean music. So it was me, Jay Cass, Kylon. We were on this. Oh, and Ivan the Great. Yeah, we were on this 1 week vacation in Kikaker to just calm down after the big festival. And we got the best treatment ever. Every night we got meals, we got breakfast. It was really great.
This support is insane.
Yeah, it was really great.
Wicked. I wonder when our Belizeans are doing that. I mean, people might think, oh, well, that maybe because she got money. Well, yeah, she could have maybe used the money for something else.
She didn't have money. That's the thing.
Oh,
she didn't have money. So she was in Kikaker. She told me that she got in a skiing accident and that they didn't have any money, but they wanted to do something for the Belizean artists. So they went and asked for different donations from different people, and they just spoke about the foundation and what they're bringing. And then that's when everyone started to help and gave them places for us to stay and stuff like that. Nice. So it's just all about the connections and who wants to help.
Nice. So in the end, so you still had Belizeans to a certain extent, still that wicked though.
Yeah,
that wicked.
It was really nice.
Tell she you got a friend when you're Benjamin Garcia and they need a 1 week vacation.
I carry this here.
Me want go chill too. I mean that sounds like a wonderful experience.
Yeah, it was a really good experience.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, all our viewers, thank you very much for tuning in. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be right back. And welcome back. This is segment 2 of Mekweta Rass here with Yas Thalia. Am I pronouncing your name right?
You could pronounce it how you want.
No, wait. I just remember the last time you tell me that I know so you pronounce it. How you pronounce your name?
Yas Thalia. Like Aliyah.
Yas?
Yeah, Yas Thalia.
Yas Thalia.
Yeah.
No, Yas Thalia.
No.
Okay, good. Yas Thalia.
Yeah,
because I know me, I want to have that debate that day, so I believe it when we got had dinner at mid-tongue, I had like, wait, the how to say the name, because I honestly never know. Travelers Liquors. We both work for Travelers Liquors.
Yeah.
I promote it through my social medias, and we're part of the photo shoots. I genuinely love Travelers Liquors, and I always drink the 1 barrel rum and coke, or 5 barrel, or 3 barrel, or all the rums them. But how do you work with them? Like, what's your deal with Travelers?
It would be the same thing, promoting through like social media, and if I would need help, they would help me with my videos and give me bottles to put in my videos and sponsor them as well. So that's really good. Nice.
I know that they work a lot with DJs as well. We have a huge amount of of ambassadors, right? We have Travelers Liquors have DJ Smalls. We have Pinky, KMX, Dynasty, sorry, right? We have me, Jerry Badio.
I never know you're not a DJ.
No, I don't know a DJ. No,
I know.
No, wait, I just ambassador and content creator. Jerry, that just content creator as well. All the other guys there. Oh, Dala. How the hell I forget Dala? And from the girls, we have you. We have Chels Kells. We have Iris. We have. I forget the young girl name.
Yasmin. I think it's Yasmin.
Yasmin. And one more, right?
I think that.
Or that they. Listen, pardon us. I don't know.
I'm bad with names.
I'm also bad with names, and because you know what Travelers do is that they have DJs from here, they have DJs from there. They have, I had a wait at San Ignacio, Jerry the wait at San Pedro. So we're all dispersed.
Yeah.
And so we might not know each other like that. Well, you I may known before, and that day so when you got at the launch of the Belize and Blue. I made it there. Remember I tell you, and I'm messaging you like I never see you.
Made it there.
No wait,
before.
I never see you.
You made it because you made it there before me.
I made it there for the ceremony. So you what time you may reach?
I'm not sure. Probably like 12. I remember I had to go after classes. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, after classes.
Just did school and done, man.
You know how much absence I don't have?
Really? Where are teachers then tell about that?
Me and Nadine are best friends at this point.
Okay. Oh no, you're good. Which school that again?
SJC.
Oh, that's St. John's, right? Nice. Well, that's good that you have a good relationship with them and that they know what you're up to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is your career, but what are you studying?
Business.
Yeah,
business.
Okay, with concentration in what? Management or accounting?
Well, first it was accounting, but then I just switched to just mainly business now.
Okay, so then that's just business management, basically. You're a business yourself, so you will need to manage. You mentioned that you write songs all the time, but you don't hear them and stuff.
Yeah.
But you do have a new song right now called
Out and About.
Out and About. Talk to me about Out and About. What it is about.
Well, it's really about, just having fun and being outside again, because I wrote this, well, it was before COVID was coming to an end, but I was just thinking about when we're outside again and having fun and stuff like that. And I said that I made it from 2020, but I was always making corrections to it. Like in the ending, I have what did I say? That lockdown done, a time for broke out. Developing the song more to see what else I can add into it. But the song is about 3 minutes. It was only supposed to be 2 because I kept adding stuff that I really felt needed to go into
needed
the
to
song.
go into
Yeah.
the song, yeah. And that's the thing about keeping up with what is happening currently when you do a song. Because if you start that about lockdown right now, that's so 2020.
Yeah.
You know that 3 years later now, and nobody want to hear about that, that kind of
Exactly.
thing. So what if we play it on set for all the viewers and everyone that's watching us, those of you that tune into my YouTube channel, those of you that are watching on the national channel, don't forget that it airs as well every single Thursday at 8 p.m. and it replays on Sundays at 8 p.m. as well. So in the meantime, you guys go ahead and enjoy Out and About by the one and only Yas Thalia. Hey, boys, they gonna try. I could pop some at Trevor.
Yeah.
Can you give me the honors?
Me don't know how to open this thing, you know.
Out and about and we jamming. Hop in the whip and
Yeah, make I call stick for open.
in the club, we ain't stopping. Baby, it's just you and me on the dance floor. The night is young, so we could stay here and we'll dance all night long. Bring everybody along. I mean, I wind up slow. Go down, I go down, I go down low. Wind up slow. Go down, I go down, I go down low. Out and about and we stunting. Out and about and we jamming. Hop in the whip and we cruising. Up in the club, we ain't stopping. The place you did when I touch up the spot. Tell the bartender to line up the shots. Bring the kamikaze. Baby, bust a wine for me. How you got me feeling this way? How you got me feeling insane? How you do these things to me? Lose my mind when you're next to me. Wind up slow. Go down, I go down, I go down low.
Ready.
Wind up slow. Go down, I go down, I go down low. Out and about and we stunting. Out and about and we jamming. Hop in the whip and we cruising. Up in the club, we ain't stopping. Just slow wine for me.
All right, and that is a sneak peek of Out and About. Where can we find it right now?
On all streaming platforms, and then the music video is on YouTube as well. My YouTube channel, Yas Thalia.
Who shoots your music videos, by the way?
Candice.
Candice. Candice has been killing it. I need to get Candice on the show. I think I will be able to relate with him a lot because we do almost the same thing with the content creating, but he's a lot more into the entertainment scene and I'm more into like the corporate stuff.
Yeah.
But Candice has been doing a wonderful job. Honestly, I love that video. There's which hotel that we gonna shoot?
We went at Grand Carib and Sunset Carib.
Grand Carib, Sunset Carib. Nice. You have any travelers in there?
Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen the whole video. I think
You
for
know
this
to pay
month,
attention.
I know to pay attention. But for this,
I literally made a pour the bar on Janina.
Really?
The cup. Yeah.
I think we are featuring Baronjin for this entire month. It's a very elegant drink. The first time they give me it, I with tonic water. And then I tried it again with orange juice. And
Yeah, gin and juice.
And it was really nice. So for everybody that's watching, if you guys want to try the featured bottle of Traveler's Liquors for this month, it's Baron Gin. And I'm having an original Rude Boy here. I know we also have an extreme that is 2 times the amount of alcohol that this one has. So this says it has 7% alcohol. And this one has, let me see, how much does it have?
12. The
Man, okay,
big
this one has
12 today, you see,
Big
you're not
12.
pay attention.
No, it didn't, but I don't know if it is alcohol, so I have to make sure. And then we have Et Trevu by Stick the Artist as well, being distributed by Winesmith, all 3 brands endorsing Mekwita Rass here with Benjamin Garcia. Honestly, it's always an honor to work with Belizean brands, because it is a way of us supporting them.
And them
By giving
supporting
them
us as well.
it's a win-win situation and nobody ever loses because it's publicity for them and the platform that we're giving them, and it's also their support either financially or anything else that we get from them. And talking about that, I also have a day party coming up April 23rd at Booze and Branches. All right, starting at 1 p.m. till 8 p.m. we have DJ Smalls, DJ Dev, we have hempologist Life Griffith, Stick the Artist will be there as well performing, and of course hosted by yours truly, Benjamin Garcia. So if you're in San Ignacio, Sunday, April 23rd, make sure that you reach to Booze and Branches, and hopefully I could get Yas to come as well.
Book me.
Book you. Hey, listen, this woman mean business, you know. I want to bring she in, make it just go enjoy, and she want to book us. So
Book me.
should I book you? All right. The booking means I will bring you for sing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if I just want to bring you for like, just come chill, bring your family and what's that?
I just tell her book me. I see you at
Okay,
the top business.
But the thing is that the booking comes
Yeah.
with money behind it. You understand me?
Yeah.
But do you ever get an invitation by people saying, you could just come chill?
I know, but I live all the way to Belize, so sometimes it's just like I've gotten invitations like that, but it's very difficult because I live very far, and then you have to think about gas and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you have to, for you, I guess you just have to make business sense.
Yeah.
And you are getting some sort of money from it. How much does Yas Thalia charge per performance?
Hey.
How much?
Hey.
No, I need to know. I mean, if the people are watching and they want to book you right now, listen. And I'm gonna say before you answer that question, right? Today's price is not tomorrow's price. So the fact that Yas is going to say a price right now doesn't mean that she's gonna charge you guys that are watching at home. This is just to get a ballpark figure.
Yeah. Who said to give you a figure? No, I don't really like to say that stuff, but
Why? Why would you not want to say? I think you should say it. It's fine. It's fine to say, and I'll tell you why. Because the people that are watching might think that you'd charge a whole lot more when you're maybe charging less.
Yeah.
And like you said, it depends on the scenario. So let's talk about those scenarios.
Yeah,
Let's say
it really depends on the scenario. If they're providing, a place to stay, that's the accommodation, it would be, that all I really entail is, a place to stay, and then I can deal with everything else after that, and just the payment. Yeah.
I never think that I may put you up on the spot to that, because honestly, everybody usually don't give me a price. Still give me a price. So why Yas Thalia can't give me a price?
I don't know. I just more.
You're more private.
Yeah.
That is the management part of Yas Thalia.
Yeah, I'm more private. I don't really.
But here, what I will do? I will book you and then I will come on the show and tell everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But no, but honestly, what I wanted to say is that again, today's price is not tomorrow's price, and I've learned that myself. I had one time, right? Well, big telemedia company in Belize reach out to me. I'm not gonna say who. And it's not BTL or Smart, if you want to think about that, because then they are not the only telemedia companies in the country. So they reached out here. Hey, listen to this, Yas. They reach out and they're like, how much you charge for videos and what's not. I was very professional. I gave them a full breakdown on what I could have given them, and we worked out something from a monthly payment. So they said, "Oh, we're gonna get back to you." 5 months pass, and they get back to me. 5 months with 20,000 followers later on TikTok, probably about 5,000 followers more on Instagram, and they wanted the exact same deal that I had given them 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And they never end up they close off any deal with me simply because of that. And I was like, you know what? So be it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lowball myself any at all whatsoever, because I know what my value is and what I bring to the table, and the networking that I have and the skills that I have and what I can do. But people fail to realize that, shoots, I mean, when you reach out to me, I'm just a start, and I gave you a pretty decent deal. You can't expect now I worked my ass off for 5 months, created a bigger platform, I have a bigger network, and you want the same price.
Exactly.
But for Benjamin Garcia, the same price always, right? Yes? Maybe we're gonna
You're
find
still
out.
not book me yet.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna get Yas. I'm gonna talk to Yas off the record, and we're gonna see if we could book her for that day party, because it is going to be a blast. I mean, I know people are spending their money during Easter, but there are those that unfortunately can't go out during Easter because they still have, like, the tourism workers, for example. You think they have any Easter break?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about breaks or holidays in
They have
tourism.
to
I used to
work.
work in tourism, and I used to just work straight through Independence Day, New Year's, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, my birthdays, my mom's birthdays, my dad's birthday. Nobody cares about the date.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just have to work, because every single day we have tourists to take care of. Those people are the ones that I'm catering for. The call center agents, for example, who have to do all the graveyard shifts. overnight and they can't go out during the night. Well, I have something for you guys during the day.
Yeah.
Come on over to Booze and Branches April 23rd, and we're gonna give you guys a free drink, and hopefully I get Yas Thalia for reach there as well. You know, I want to touch base on one thing. If you are comfortable with it, you mentioned that you're going Krasui with your whole manager, and I want to use that as an example for those people that might be watching, an upcoming artist that might not know how to handle a situation like that. First of all, what happened there, and second of all, how did you manage?
Well, what had happened was I realized that, you know, this person, I was making money, but I wasn't making my own money. I kept working hard and I wasn't seeing any money. I was broke, didn't have a bank account, nothing. And then I realized, you know, I'm doing these things and he's telling me how much money I'm making, but he has it in his hand. So why I not get it? If you say we do work and then this will work out, why I not see why you have all the money when not me to make it? So it was just a really upsetting situation because you're working hard, you're trying to see the outcome, but you're not seeing anything because this person behind you is working for you and taking everything that you're working hard for.
Did you at some point end up getting that money?
No.
Did you take legal actions?
No, I just went away.
Would you be comfortable with saying who that person is?
Not really.
Not really?
You done say, and I don't know hot waters already.
No. I mean,
exactly.
the reason
you
is
done say, and I don't know hot waters
Listen,
already. Let's leave it that way.
My job is to ask the questions and up to you if you want to answer.
Yeah.
Listen, you better tell me off the record because I don't want a person to manage me in the future. You know, if that's
Trust
the
me,
case.
I don't think they had to manage nobody after this.
Okay. Now, how did you end up handling that? How you tell a person, you know what, bon voyage, I don't want to work with you no more?
Well, it was really difficult, but somebody had to do it. I mean, you know, we were kind of on a contract, but the person never really made it think because I never 18 yet, you know. I cannot sign a contract if I'm not 18. So it was, I could have just left. So that's why I outsmart he because I never make my mama sign it with me. And I did that purposefully because I had a feeling he was going to do what he did.
So you don't really think ahead of time?
Yeah. And I was already thinking that I would have left the person because I kept making more music. Like I said, Tropics was made since 2020. Out and About was made since 2020. But the person like kept the songs up. Like he just kept them put up and be like, oh, this stuff for we didn't make enough projects so we could produce it till like, you know, 2 years from now. And it's just like, so when the songs will come out, nothing that happened. I work so hard and none of the songs that come out, everything just the archives and people that ask for more and they not get nothing. So it was just time for me to leave and get enough.
Yeah, that is downfall, I guess, of having a manager.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would be able to have anybody telling me what to do because at the end of the day, that is the person that is actually telling you what to do.
Yeah, in reality.
If that the case, you know, I mean, I do get people telling me what to do, the people that I work for and the companies that I create content for, but it's not to that extent that they manage my time, my money, my bookings, where I'm going to be at on a certain date.
And who you can't work with and who you could work with. Like, I couldn't even talk to DJ Perf. I couldn't even interact with them. I couldn't interact with Stig. No one, because that person had so much animosity towards them.
Oh, you just give it to, I think I know that who then, if that's the case. If you say that, I know that who.
Yeah, but I couldn't interact with them in any way, and it was horrific, you know. And then now that I work alongside people that are really fond of me and are, how to say it? They have a lot of support towards me.
Yeah.
It's very different because they have more of, they relate more to me and what I do.
Listen, like I tell
rather
you,
than someone that's trying to control me.
Yeah, and I know, like I tell her, like at the end of the day, the night, and you have to make sure that you have a friendship first, right? And then you work with them. Perf, Stig, and Nembale, and watch how Nembale operate. Nembale very close and they're very tight. I've been able to share trips with them, and that's what I've seen from them, you know. So they, in that sense, you take that closeness, that good relationship you have, and you put it into business, and then you guys create something good. If that makes sense. Future projects, what other songs do you have coming up? apart from Out and About?
Well, I was just in the studio this week and I made 2 different songs, and then I have an upcoming collab with I would say Stig as well and Denzi, so a lot in the making.
Stig and Denzi.
Yes.
Denzi just take out a new song as well. That was a pretty nice one. Stig take out any new song?
He may take out the whole album, so yeah. But not recently, no, I don't think so.
The man fool me. The man post Industry 5, they come out April 1st. I'm like, this
April Fools.
This Balia
I know that I'm April
I know that I'm
Fools.
an April Fool's joke. And I messaged the man, I'll be like, "Dog, you the player, right?" And the man said, "No, bro, I know the player. Just send me your email, make I send you it." And I said, "Bro, I know you the player joke. I said, I know you the player joke. Right now, I play you the
audio
the
file.
audio where he sent me." Like I say.
When I see other like this can't be real because he done say he know the techo one.
So I tell him, man, I know this is our
our
April Fool's joke, and this is what the man say.
Listen to me. The joke is when I think I know I drop it on April 1st. So I fool on thinking that I had a fool on.
I don't know what kind of sense that makes, but he said that he the fool because we think that he the try fool, but he's not. And I'm like, well, listen, I had to wait for this Industry 5 because I asked her the last time on an episode if you are bring out the Industry 5 because the Industry 4 is very the Industry 4
very
controversial and one of my favorite songs actually. So I was waiting for an Industry 5 and a lot of Rass that happen all over the country, and I'm pretty sure he could bring it out. But again, I don't know if that is in his best interest as an artist anymore,
that's what he's been
or
saying.
he's going to do mainstream stuff. I don't know. We might get Stig on the show pretty soon once again to discuss what his projects are. But so far, Yas Thalia, we have 2 songs pending. So yes, owe we 2 songs. Your owe we were appearance at Booze and Branches if
Yes.
I do book you. Out and About, go and listen to it on YouTube and where else? Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music. It's on all streaming platforms.
Every single streaming platform. Your next performance will be where? Public performance.
It'll be in Corozal.
Corozal?
Yes, at Mi Compa.
Oh, at Mekompa.
Yeah.
When is that going to happen?
But that's gonna be this week. Yeah.
This week?
Yeah.
Oh, for Easter. All right, cool.
Easter.
Oh yeah, right. You're right. Easter week. All right, that's good. Which day?
The 9th.
The 9th.
Yeah, the Sunday.
This Sunday. I'm gonna be in Corozal.
All right.
Sunday night, and I'll be there. I'll go see you.
You better the day.
I will, and I'm promising I will be, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to the end of this episode. Make we talk Rass, an uncensored environment for everyone to talk their mind. For mash people can and talk bad about managers with teeth and people. You know, now we're not talk bad with the state facts, and that is very important to note that we're out here stating facts. Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode. Stay tuned because we're going to bring more heat on this show. Once again, this episode was brought to you by Travelers Liquors, this month featuring Baron Gin, Etrevu by Stig the Artist, and the one and only Rude Boy. See you on the next one.